What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome to another video. Make sure to hit the subscribe and like button, and let's get straight into things. Today I'm going to be going through my top 5 ICT playlists. I understand that a lot of people, when they come to ICT's concepts, don't know where to start because of the amount of content he has, the amount of mentorships he has available, and yeah, it can be quite confusing. So personally, I started with the 2022 mentorship. That was purely because at the time, let me find it. Where is it? 2022 here. That's because at the time when I started trading, which was 2022 July, he was releasing some of these videos, so they came up in my feed, and that's where I found ICT. I started watching them, and what drew me to him was how much talking he was doing in those videos. Like it showed that he knew what he was talking about, and that's what I liked. But anyway, so the 2022 mentorship, I recommend everyone watches this, and that's because for me it really helped build a solid foundational understanding of what ICT's concepts are. So although it didn't necessarily teach me everything of ICTs, for example, the order blocks and exactly what everything was, he really broke down his understanding of the market and how it moves and the way it runs to liquidity and the way it moves in general. It really helped me understand a certain way to view the markets, and from then on I started to slowly build my understanding and my vision of the markets. So it's hard to explain, especially when on reading charts and things is such a subjective experience. But I do highly suggest, if you're going to start anywhere, start with the 2022 mentorship, because again, it will allow you to frame markets and be able to run in there, look at charts and be like, okay, this is what I understand it's doing. Even in this screenshot we have here, you can see he's marked out everything that he's looking at, everything that he's seeing. And the more you watch his videos, he does this in every video, so you start to look at and start to frame the markets the exact same way, so that when you're looking at the markets yourself, you can anticipate movement and anticipate certain things. Now, I'm not saying you're going to watch this series and be a professional trader, because I've been trading over a year and I'm not even live yet, so I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that 2022 mentorship is a great way of getting a solid foundational understanding how the market moves, from one point to another. So that's my number one. My number two would definitely be, let's just go back to his playlists. Number two would definitely be the core content. I was very glad to see that he uploaded all of his core premium mentorship content. This is necessary for you to understand everything of ICTs. So you're probably thinking, why wouldn't you watch the 2016 one before the 2022 one? The reason I wouldn't is because with the 2022 one, like I said, you really need to understand how to frame the market first. What you find with the core content is that he doesn't start with the markets. He starts with his concepts and with his definitions, so to speak. So you'll be learning about order blocks, you'll be learning about fair value gaps, you'll be learning about equilibrium, and you'll be learning about premium and discount. So you'll be learning about his definitions and concepts before you actually learn about his understanding of the way the market moves. And that can be quite confusing when you're not sat in front of the market screens like you are on the 2022 mentorship. So what you find with the 2022 mentorship, in every episode he will be in the charts and showing you exactly what's happening, showing you what he's expecting to happening, and then showing you delivery of it and why and how it happened. Whereas with his 2016 content, you'll find that it's a lot more concept based and very, it's very what's the word? Theory based. That's the word, theory. His 2016 mentorship is a lot more theory based rather than what's happening in the markets live. Don't get me wrong, he does show examples of it in markets, so you can apply and understand what he's talking about, but it's more theory. It's like in school. In school for science, you have the practical lessons and you have the theory lessons. You have to learn the theory in order to understand the practical, and then the practical allows you to apply the theory. So it's the same way. So with ICT's concepts, you can see that he's giving you all the theory here, and then in the charts it's a lot more practical, a lot more fun. But he's expecting that you as a viewer are going to go and test his theory in the charts yourself. So that's why I say watch the 2022 mentorship, get an understanding of how the charts move, get used to viewing them, because they can be very scary and daunting at first. So I suggest watch 2022 and then definitely come to the 2016 premium ICT mentorship. Now, there are 12 months worth of content in this, so don't get me wrong, it is a lot of content. And as soon as it gets to like, where is it, like month 8, it gets very tiring, as in like, it's heavy content. He's talking about interest rates, he's talking about commodities, he's looking at stocks and shares, quarterly shifts, a lot more, a lot more bigger theory, and more geographical related theories when it comes to, it expands in terms of its reach. So the theory can be quite heavy, which is why, again, at least get that 2022 mentorship under your belt, just so that you're a lot less daunted and afraid of running into the charts. So that's my number 2, 2016 to 2017 mentorship. Let's now go to my number 3. My number 3 is definitely going to be the ICT Forex Market Maker Primer course. Now, for Forex heads like myself, or if you're a Forex head, definitely come down and watch this one. So this is quite old content, as you can see, but it's a lot more technical. And I'd say I'm a Forex nerd when it comes to ICT concepts. So this series here, the Market Maker Primer course, is a must, because in terms of concepts and in terms of technicalities, when it comes to ICT, London kill zone, New York kill zone, Asian kill zone, London close, these episodes here are probably some of the most essentials I've ever watched, and I've watched them nameless times, especially the Asian range. I remember when I first learned about the Asian kill zone, I watched this so many times. But ICT Forex Market Maker Primer course, my number 3 spot, 100%. If you like the technicals, if you really want to be precise, if you want concepts that work, and that you can see applied to your previous knowledge that you're going to learn from 2022 and the 2016 mentorship, definitely come and check out the Market Primer course. So that's my number 3 spot. Let's go to my number 4 spot. My number 4 spot is the Sniper Basic Field Guide series. This is similar to the Market Maker Primer course, but again, I like this personally because, like I said, I'm a nerd with this stuff. So like, I really like the technical stuff, the really complicated, theory-based videos that he has. So this Sniper Basic Field Guide, you can see how long some of the videos are. It is very lengthy. If you're genuinely interested, you'll love it. He gives you homework, and like I said, you can see it's a lot more. No, you can't really see it, but it's a lot more technical with it. He really goes into depth about order block theory and delivery of price and institutional order flow, and all these concepts that you hear him mentioning throughout the mentorships, throughout the 2016 and 2022. So you hear these words getting thrown around, but in the Sniper Basic Field Guide, it's as precise as you're going to get, and it really makes things a lot more fun and interesting, and shows you how controlled and manipulated this algorithm clearly is. So I suggest that one for sure. And in my number 5 spot, as in my fifth most liked series, is probably going to be his most recent 2023 ICT mentorship. Now, mind you, I am recording this on the 10th of December 2023. I do know he's releasing some more charted content on Christmas Day, so that might easily take over one of these places. But as of for now, the 2023 ICT mentorship, what I find about this one, I didn't think it was very beginner friendly, to be honest, which is again why I say go to the 2022 mentorship. But he was just trading. He was basically in the charts every day, going through what's happening. It was E-mini heavy, so is 2022, mind you, so it's not very Forex heavy, which is probably why I like the primer course and things. But all his concepts are applied across all markets, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it was what I liked about the 2023 ICT mentorship was the range of videos. So yes, he was in the charts and looking at reviews and showing you what he's expecting and showing you how to anticipate these things happening. But there'll be times where he would release videos about, a lot more theory based. For example, market structure and standard deviation with buy-side liquidity. Like, he would go through his theories and some and teach directly, this is this. Like, I remember he released his new week opening gap during his 2023 mentorship. I don't even know where that is. There's a lot of tape reading in there, which is again essential. You need to be back testing and tape reading. Here's a new week opening gap video. So he made content in there where he's teaching new concepts that he had never released before. He's there showing these as well, like dropping them here and there, some very big gems. The silver bullet, I know there's a lot of YouTube videos that make about the silver bullet. That's a time-based entry for trading. That's very good. And immediate rebalancing and balancing. So yeah, the 2023 mentorship, probably my number 5 spot. I'd say go to that. Like I said, after you've watched the 2022 and 2016, I'd say do what you want. However, if you go in the order I went, I do highly recommend that as well, assuming that you're a Forex head like myself. And yeah, it just really allows you to bring his concepts to understanding. What I found about his content in general is that it's really just a matter of back testing and seeing it in action for you to finally and really understand what he's talking about most of the time. Because slowly, what it starts off as is just jumbo chat, and then the more you listen and the more you're in the charts and the more time you spend falling in love with them, you start to hear exactly what he's saying and want to listen to him more, and things become a lot more clear. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this inspires lots of you to go check out his content. Yes, it's heavy going, but if you put the work in, I'm sure it'll be worth it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.